Hey everybody, this is bonus bit number 3, and it's not as sort of lighthearted and goofy as the other ones have been because I want to talk to you very seriously about taking care of your body uh, when you're crocheting. So back in January of 2017, I was let go from my job. A very amicable sort of let go thing, like no major drama or anything. But I've been job hunting since, and I've taken some interviews, but I'm not in a full time position again yet, um, which means that I've had all of this extra time to crochet. And also I started up Errata-Hate, and so now I'm not just crocheting for me and stuff that I want to make. I'm also putting stuff together for the channel. I make these how-tos, um, and that requires extra stitching because I'm making stuff that I might not necessarily have on my personal list because I want you all to see how something gets made. And I love doing it. I love doing the channel. I love writing patterns. I've also been picking up commissions, which has been great. I love making stuff for people. But I have fucked up my left shoulder something bad. I mean, bad. Um, and I started noticing that something wasn't quite right months ago, and I ignored it. Because I made a bad decision and I ignored it. I don't have a good reason for you. And what has happened is that over time it's gotten worse and it's gotten worse. And then I finally got to a point that I knew I had to take some time off and take care of myself. And of course, this came kind of right at the point of getting ready to film batch 4, which will be upcoming. And I had to decide how to handle that. And so, because I didn't take care of myself, and because I didn't listen to my body earlier, batch 4 doesn't have any sort of how-to on it because I can't handle that amount of stitching right now. I'm currently sitting here. It is the beginning of October. I'm not going to be able to stitch again, realistically, until middle of the month. And when I do start stitching again, it has to be very slowly and very carefully because my shoulder strain is bad. And any effort to pick up where I left off at the speed I left off is just going to re-aggravate it back to where it was. It's a little better today. I've been to the doctor. I got the diagnosis. I have to go to physical therapy. That's what we're dealing with. It's not like, oh, you overworked it, put some ice on it. Like, I have to go see a PT. And I'm telling you all of this because I think we forget sometimes that in the toolkit as a crocheter, the biggest tool you have is your own body. And so when we start to hurt, we say, oh, it hurts, but I'm almost done. Oh, it hurts, but, I'll finish this project and take a break. And we can't do that. That's so bad for us, And so I really want to just take a minute and encourage you, if it starts to hurt, put it down. Take a day off, stretch, relax, put some ice on it if you have to. Just, I'm gonna lose weeks of the level of productivity that I prefer because I didn't listen to my body. I mean, this shoulder, on its own is going to put me off my game probably until the end of the year. I probably will not be stitching at something looking like how I usually stitch, except with breaks this time, until the first of the year. That's 3 months. I guess October, November, math. And that's on me. I did this to myself. I don't want you to do this to yourselves. It fucking sucks. It hurts. It wakes you up when you ignore it long enough. And then you have to go to the doctor and explain that crochet is a repetitive activity. And the doctor was lovely, for the record. But having to go into the doctor and say, yes, I know exactly what I did and I'm fully to blame for what I did to myself is not a fun thing to do. So please just take your time, set alarms, get up, move around, find a couple of yoga poses that help things feel good, and just take care of yourselves, please. And sit up straight also. Like, just sit up straight. Get some good back support while you're working. Possibly in batch 6, there will be some talk about things that I have learned to help me crochet better that are kinder to my body. I'd like to do that just because this experience is happening and I'm learning these new things. So you may see more about this in the future, but if you take nothing else away from this right now, it's just take care of yourselves and be kind to your body. Like, you do not want to be where I am right now. So that's bonus bit number 3 with this very special message. Batch 4 will start up on time, I'm very happy to say. And I hope that you enjoy the modified batch of episodes without a how-to. I did get a few techniques in there, so your hands can be a little busy. But batch 5, I should be back to how-tos, fingers crossed. So I will see you guys soon.